Shalom, shalom, Israel. Lord willing, this can be an edifying lesson through the Spirit. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all glory and honor to the Creator and the power of the universe, Yahawah, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakodash. Yahawah is the Most High God and His Son, is Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. So, like your family. Okay. And the word Rakakodash is the Holy Spirit in the Paleo Hebrew. And double honors to the elders. So like woo! Double honors to the apostles and the elders and the elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule the wealth of the Spirit, teaching and believing in the Most High's doctrine and bringing forth 100% of the Most High's truth to the best of their ability, while willing the Most High can continue to put on their spirit to be sincere and to endure unto the end. And of course, the same with the hopeful elect, the true hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth, teaching the Most High's truth, believing in His word. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put in their spirit to be sincere and to endure unto the end. Shalom, shalom to the Akwathium that are married, single, that are believers of this word. Lord willing, the Most High can continue to put you in your lot to pursue to be a loving and silent and virtuous wife and a true believer of His word. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. Watched the video last night and how they were saying go back into the basics. What we about to go into is not like a full-blown basic, but the mercy of the Lord. History is the basics too. Knowing where we came from to get to where we at right now. But prophecies is being revealed right into our faces. And we have to understand that back then this place was already prophesied. You already had an ancient Babylon, but through the Spirit, the things that the Most High had Jeremiah say, he was saying it in that moment, and for the moment that we're in right now, because we're in that mystery, that spiritual Babylon. And Babylon means confusion, and this place called Wonder America, Wonderland, it is a place of confusion. You don't know what you want to be because this place has no order. They created a system, where wickedness is more thanked and promoted, but really it's controlled. But let's go into it, and Lord willing, the Spirit flows. Right. This is Jeremiah, the 3rd chapter. It says, "Go and proclaim these words towards the north, and say, Return thou backsliding Israel, saith Yahawah, and I will not cause my anger to fall upon you. For I am merciful, saith Yahawah, and I will keep my anger forever." When you go into 2 Kings, the 17th chapter, verse 6, you'll realize that when it's talking about Israel, it's really talking about the northern kingdom. The northern kingdom is the first kingdom, because it was 2 kingdoms, the southern and northern kingdom. The northern kingdom fell away from the Lord because of our leaders, But as a whole, even when you drop down to verse 18, you have to know that our brothers and sisters is here together. And I'm gonna drop down, but I'm gonna go back up. Verse 18, "In those days the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north to the land that I have given for an inheritance unto your fathers." Now we have moments where, of course, Babylon was for before the Persian captivity, where the Lord, worked through Cyrus and other people and got us back in our land where we were rebuilding it, right? That happened in the ancient times. In modern time now, the Lord is doing the same thing, because ain't nothing new under the sun. So in the modern day Babylon, because back then the Assyrians had the northern kingdom, because the northern kingdom went into captivity first after we left Egypt and had all of those other, um, when we got oppressed in the book of Judges. You know, the northern kingdom was the first kingdom to go under servitude, and they went under the Assyrian captivity. Not all the northern kingdom, because some of the northern kingdom still was trying to serve Yahawah Shema Shai, so they cleaved to the Judites. And, you know, of course, they got dispersed and went to other places too. But then you had the southern kingdom that was in captivity in the hands of the Babylonians. You know, that's why it's broken down to certain prophets going to the northern kingdom and certain prophets going to the southern kingdom, right? But now, how we see Judah and the southern kingdom we're going to be saved out of the land of the north, you know. And as a whole, in the ancient world, all the northern kingdom wasn't with the southern kingdom. But we know some of the northern kingdom was with the southern kingdom in the ancient land, right? But in this land, all of the northern kingdom is over here. I mean, of course, they're dispersed four corners of the earth, just like the southern kingdom. But all the tribes, the 12 tribes, are in the northern country, which is America. We're in the western hemisphere, you know, and of course we have a dispersed of Israelites in the eastern hemisphere because we're scattered four corners of the earth. So reading verse 18 again, it says, "In those days the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north to the land that I have given them for inheritance unto their fathers." Which this right here can go with Zechariah the 13th chapter, where 2/3 will be cut off, but the 1/3 will basically get redeemed and saved. They'll get scarcely saved out of that land which is the land of the north, you know. And it's going to be the 12 tribes of Israel, you know, the top elect with the elect, the 1/3, and they're coming out of America. And it's going to be the whole 12 tribes. All praise to the Most High. And that's another notion on the brother Yahawah. He did a video, you know, because a lot of people think the whole 12 tribes is just niggas, black people, just niggas, and not different shades of brown. You have to know that this truth is based on the 12 tribes of Israel. But the ones that's going to be teaching the most, that's in this thing, it will be the southern kingdom. The southern kingdom will most likely be in the truth first, you know. And that all stems from Yahawah taking a role of Melchizedek, and the Lord through Yahawah, you know, because the priest was the Levites. And so through Yahawah, we're a royal priesthood now. Here it goes. This is 1 Peter chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, "And a stone of stumbling and a rock of offense, which is your Mashiach Yahawah, even to them which stumble at the word, being disobedient, whereunto also they were appointed. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light." You know, through Yahawah, we were called to the Lord's marvelous light. Now we're all called for duty. We're all called to work. You know, we're a royal priesthood, and that goes for all of Israel, starting now with the tribe of Judah on down. Back then, it started with the Levites. You know, it started with the Levites, but now because of Yahawah is in the role of Melchizedek, the role of the royal priesthood starts with Judah, because the Lord said, scepter, in Genesis, the 49th chapter, will not depart from Judah, or a lawgiver. But Moses never said that Judah would be a lawgiver. It's through Yahawah's ministry that Judah will be a priest, but all the 12 tribes, because the old format got broken down, and the Lord rebuilt this format and made it a peculiar, special format. Now we're all called for duty, you know, because some brothers can be mighty men, like mighty men that work for David or Solomon, or they can be seers, prophets, apostles, visionaries, evangelists, you know, having wise words. And that shows you it's different classes in the Most High's ministry. Everybody's not gonna have the same job. You know, it's not gonna work like that, right? So let me just take that off. But yeah, like we were saying, um, the southern kingdom, the northern kingdom are gonna get saved out of the land of the north. So back to Jeremiah chapter 3, reading verse 12 again. Go and proclaim these words towards the north, and say, Return thou backsliding Israel, saith Yahawah, and I will not cause my anger to fall upon you, for I am merciful, saith Yahawah, and I will not keep anger forever. So he's telling us to proclaim the words towards the north. So then that made, of course, through the spirit, that made me think of Jonah, you know, because we got to speak these words towards this land, towards the lands of the north. And, through the spirit, the elect men and women, the women that are called, the men that are called to do this work, to be in the Most High's work, they're going to be like deers getting caught by headlights, just stuck and amazed. I don't know why I cannot. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this book, Jonah. You got a new Bible, you kind of forget where everything is at. There we go. This is Jonah, and I'm going to start at chapter 1, verse 1. It says, Now the word of Yahawah came to Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying, Rise and go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness is come up before me. So what is, some people might think that he's like, you mother suckers, you did this. No, when he's crying, mourning, but he's using the scriptures. He's prophesying, on the wickedness, rebuking the wickedness. He's basically being a judge, but he's being a messenger on, if you don't get this right, the Lord is going to destroy this place, and that's him crying out. He's trying to plead with the people through, the Lord wants him to plead with the people through his words. And so when we look at Jeremiah 3 and 12, the Lord is speaking to Jeremiah, and through the Spirit, Jeremiah is speaking to the men of the Lord. Now, while we reading this, as soon as you start to build up, especially when the elders, apostles, and the true teachers of this thing, when they start breaking these things down, you understand the Lord called us, to feed his flock, So when you look at Peter, when we go to St. John, the 21st chapter, where he tells him to feed my sheep, feed my lambs, and he say it 3 times, you have to look at Peter as yourself. Peter is a man of the Lord. If you're a man of the Lord and you were called to be a teacher, if you have that ability, the Lord is calling you to go feed the flock. And if you are in the north, or if you scatter somewhere else, the word still the word is still pointed towards you to get your butt up and speak to your people, cry to your people, correct your people, give them the rebuke that they need, lift them up through the Spirit by teaching his word. Be an example out in the highways and byways. Even if nobody listening to you, be the example in your city, because in that day, Spirit gonna hit certain people that might be believers, but they never showed it. They still was locked up, in the Spirit, and the Lord would have them touch them in the Spirit. Maybe at that last moment, they're gonna be looking for you, or they're gonna be looking for another teacher that they either ran past, because the Lord is gonna hit us, and we're gonna either have flashbacks, we're gonna have thoughts of, yo, dang, this is happening. Yo, man, where's that dude that was on Bailey and Kensington? What was that dude on Breakshire? Whatever thought, however the Lord is going to work, because you got to know when things was terrible, people was looking for Jeremiah for that word. But when we go back to Jonah, Jonah didn't want to do it, right? So let's read verse 3. It says, But Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish from the presence of Yahawah, and went down to Joppa. and he found a ship going to Tarshish. So so he paid the fare thereof and went down into it to go with them to Tarshish from the presence of Yahawah. Now, it might be men that get in this truth and then they walk from their duty. The time we in now, all these prophetic moments for that moment already happened. None of us is, we might move like Jonah, but we're swallowed up in a whore. So you'll be swallowed up in this world. But right now, they already paved the way. We just have to teach it, give out the sense, be the example, be the light in this place. And in this time, we can make these prophecies more plain because we're in that time where these prophecies will happen. So going off dealing with the north, we're in a north country. So dealing with Babylon's captivity, in so many moments, you're going to look at this place. The same way how Nebuchadnezzar boasts himself, and Daniel told him, make sure you exalt the Lord, you know? And what did he do? Look at Babylon. Look at the kingdom I built. And the Lord, hey, the Lord through Jeremiah told him, if you don't, I will make you crawl down like an animal, you know? And he did. And that's symbolic to Esau. He would never exalt the Lord or repent for his ways. So he's gonna still, the Lord is gonna let him max out. And then the Lord eventually is gonna come. Isaiah the 19th chapter, the 14th verse to 15, it shows you that Babylon, this sister, this daughter of Babylon, will be weaker than a woman, you know? And you have to understand, like, it's so many scriptures to show you that America is Babylon, because if Babylon was Babylon, who was daughter Babylon? When you go into Psalms, who is daughter Babylon? You know, and when you double back into history, you have to know that Roman, you know, symbolically, they were considering themselves the second Babylon. And there's books on it too. They really was walking around like they were the second Babylon. Even more, they ruled the Babylon area. They ruled Mesopotamia. They ruled that whole area. So yes, they took their ideology, just like the Greeks, just like Israel. That's what Rome did. They conquered many lands and they took their philosophies and tried to make up their own through the Roman Catholic Church, going through the Vatican. And then they did the same thing with America. This is all history stems back to this place, right? So we're supposed to be Jonah, but not walk away because it's already set. They already did all of that. That was the hardest part. Now we're in the hardest part, you know? So it's no running. When you in this, you're in this. If you run from this, the Lord put that on you. That's your lot to run to and fro. You come to this truth, then you leave this truth. You ain't never been in this motherfucking thing. But the Lord probably used you to plant a certain seed, you know? I'll just read this because this, you know, a lot of us run away from the duties the Lord is calling you to do. Now, verse 4 in Jonah chapter 1, but Yahawah sent out a great wind into the sea, and there was a mighty tempest in the sea, so that the ship was like to be broken. Then Mineers were afraid and cried every man unto his God, and cast forth the wares that were in the ship into the sea to lighten it of them. But Jonah was gone down into the sides of the ship, and he lay and was fast asleep. So the shipmaster came to him and said unto him, what meanest thou, O sleeper? Arise, call upon thy God, if so be that God will think upon us, that we perish not. And they said every one to his fellow, come and let us cast lots, that we may know for whose cause this evil is upon us. So they cast lots, and the lot fell upon Jonah. You know, everything happened for a reason. You know, that lot fell on Jonah, and then Jonah just confessed it was because of me, because he basically walked away from his duties. You know, he walked away from his duties. Let me see. I'll even read verse 8. It says, and then said they unto him, tell us, we pray thee, For whose cause this evil is upon us? What is thy occupation? And whence comest thou? And what is thy country? And of what people art thou? And he said unto them, I am a Hebrew, and I fear Yahawah, the God of heaven, which hath made the sea and the dry land. Then were the men exceedingly afraid, and said, Why hast thou done this? For the men knew that he fled from the presence of Yahawah, because he had told them, right? And that's what men is doing today. They leaving this truth, the true understanding. And guess what? They putting other people in jeopardy, especially Bishop Purple, running down that damn auditorium, first walking, and as soon as he gets get to that the most chance or whatever the heck he did, then he just started running to the stage just to go teach the word like he was in WWE. And we're right now we're not in the time to be exalting one another. We're a piece of shit. The time we get exalted, or that time where's the piece of relief, or the time of a job well done, is when the apostles and the prophets is avenged off this place. Revelation chapter 18 verse 20. But right now is not the time for us to be exalted in our work. Our work is not fucking done. You know, people screaming and yelling like they got beamed up in a damn chariot. You know. So that's what it is, man. The Lord call you for duty. We need to go to duty, and what comes with that duty is correction. You know, because we can't be out here just teaching any old thing. We can't teach any feel good. We can't take away certain breakdowns because of the women. We want to have the most women in our congregation. The Lord don't work like that. You gotta fuck. Excuse my language. Is really fuck anybody's emotion and feelings. You know, of course we want to be gentle, and it's not gentle off of your emotions and feelings. It's just to the ones that want to hear, we're gentle to. You know, and you got to understand what gentle is. You know, gentle is just like a gentle touch. You know, but when somebody's going off, we're always all stern. There's nothing wrong with being harsh and rough when it comes to the truth, to teaching, you know. Then it comes with order, you know. So the order is the Lord requires you to do something. You can't be like Jonah and bitch out, you know. Or be like Israel when we left Egypt and we murmur about everything. About food, a biscuit, something to drink, all of this, but you didn't hold on to the miracles that happened. And I know because we're in the flesh. We're really in this flesh, and it's so weakening that I can understand going a whole day without food and you still walking, and it's gonna come. I want something to eat, and we still walking. You teaching, and I can't even focus because I'm hungry and thirsty. I can understand because of the flesh is weak. We're gonna do that. But when you hold on to that spirit, we already know that this is what it comes. This is what it comes to get in that kingdom. Sometimes we're just gonna have to shut up and take it. You know, it's better just to have that suffering and die. You know, because niggas will leave this captivity and be like, oh man, we can go back to Egypt. We can have phones and all of this. Instead, we out here in these sackcloths. Niggas will say some shit like that. You know, this is why we have to teach these words towards the north. We're in this north country. So now we have to teach against this place. Prophesied against it. You know? That's why I said set your face against Mount Seir. Mount Seir is a location where Esau rests his head. You know? Mount Seir is not a place where we speaking against that place, where that's where Esau is ruling and doing his thing. Esau is everywhere, but the higher ups is not in their normal place in Mount Seir. So when it says cry against Mount Seir, you know, us rebuking and teaching and prophesying against Mount Seir, we're prophesying against the people. Just like it said in Thorn. The Father said, as God is not the place, it's the people. Because without the people, the place ain't nothing but just a place. It's no abundance, it's no wealth, no flowing energy, love, correction, ain't none of that without the people, you know? So Israel is is really a people before a place. So when we crying against Mount Seir, we're crying against the people, right? So Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 13, only acknowledge thy iniquity that thou hast transgressed against Yahawah thy power, and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers under every green tree, and ye have not obeyed my voice, saith Yahawah. Right? We have not obeyed it is because we are very envious of the ways of our oppressors. You know, we're envious of the ways of the nations. You know, we're envious to everybody that doesn't move in the order of Yahawah Shem Yahushai. You know, well, what Jeremiah is saying is, only acknowledge thy iniquities. We have to acknowledge our sins. We have to acknowledge that we walked away from the Lord, that we turned our back. We have to acknowledge that we're stiff necked. We have to acknowledge that this flesh is a weak nature. You know, verse 14. Return, O backsliding children, saith Yahawah, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. We're backsliding children. We're moonwalking. We're moonwalkers. And what does he say? He told us he said he is married to us. We are the wives of Yahawah Shemel Shai. Yahweh Shai is the bridegroom, and we're in Israel is the bride. Very plain. I'm just seeing if this is a precept on that. Jeremiah 31 and 32. Not according to the commandment, Salaki, not according to the covenant that I made with your fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was a husband unto them, saith Yahawah. Right? This is another example to show you we are married to Yahawah Shem Yahushai. Let's go to another one. Let's go to Hosea 2 and 19. This Hosea 2 and 19. It says, and I will be wroth thee, I will be wroth thee, right? In the NLT, I will make you my wife forever, right? So I will betroth thee unto me forever, and I will betroth thee to be my righteousness, and in judgment, and in loving kindness, and in mercy, right? In NLT, I will make you my wife forever, showing you righteousness, justice, unfailing love, and compassion. Didn't he show us righteousness through his judgments, through his correction? Didn't he show his unfailing love? Ain't niggas still here? Because he could have had us like Sodom and Gomorrah, you know? Let's go to another one. Let's drop down to verse 20. It says, I will betroth thee unto me in faithfulness, and thou shalt know Yahawah. In NLT, I will be faithful to you and make you mine, and you will finally know me as Yahawah. How is that? When we go to Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3, how brothers say the ox knoweth the owner of the ass is Master Chris, but Israel don't consider. When we look at it in today's society, the ones that don't consider is the 2/3. The elect is going to get it. Romans 11 and 7, the election have attained it, but the rest were blind. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3, the gospel was hid to them. And why? Because the God of this world, have blinded you with the things of this world. But guess what? It's the things he created that your heart loves, that your heart desires, So us as a wife of the Lord divorced our ass, because now we have many lovers now, right? Jeremiah chapter 31 is like the nation of Israel got that Diddy love. Jeremiah 31 and 6, it says,
For there shall be a day that the watchman upon the mount Ephraim shall cry, Arise, ye, and let us go up to Zion unto Yahawah our power. Right? And the watchman mount upon the mount of Ephraim shall cry. Now, yes, it's the southern kingdom. Judah is on the mount of Ephraim, right? Because we're in the hood. I'm right sitting next to a car that got a Ephraim flag. So we're in the mount. We're in the hood. We're right where they at, and we're teaching them the word. But let's say it in another way. Ephraim is gonna be teaching on his own mount because Ephraim is in the truth now. You know, because the Lord woke up Judah, and Judah started bringing forth this word through Abba Bibbins on down and on down. In the northern kingdom, been coming in this truth at a mass rate. Look at the Apostle Rimlock speaking multiple languages, and then you have other congregations that have them too. You know, being fruitful. But Ephraim shall cry out. You know, and Ephraim is doing the same thing as Judah. Let's go onto the mount of the Most High. Let's go back to his throne. You know, that was fire. Let's go to Salaki. Let's go to one more. Let's go to Romans chapter 11 and 5. We'll read to 7. This is Romans chapter 11, verse 5. It says, Even so, then, at this present time also, there is a remnant according to the election of grace. So through grace, the elect are already in the bag. You know, the elect is already in that they might fall, but they already have grace. Let alone the elect um make take sure accountability of their actions. That just brings you back to Paul, a persecuted church. I am what I am, you know, but he still had work to do. Right? Verse 6, it says, there is a remit according to the election of grace. And if by grace, then is it no more of works. Otherwise, grace is no more grace. Right? Because what is it? What are we based on? Faith. You know, the elite that's moving and serving Yahawah Shemal Shai, they're moving at a vast rate of faith. Right? It says, but if it be of works, then it is no more grace. Otherwise, work is no more work. You know, we're more in faith because even back then, they didn't believe in the fruits of the Spirit. Some of the, what, it was either the Sadducees or the Pharisees, one of them, they didn't believe in angels. They didn't believe in spirits. You know, we're in a time where faith is is at a all-time high rate, where you could be watching something and a scripture come to mind, and it could be a correction towards you, or it could be a thought, it could be motivation, it could be something that can just hit you and you start crying, or you might do a lesson. You know, sometimes that could be the Spirit giving you that. Just like what brothers do when it comes to doing videos, or having that feeling like, you know what, I got to do a video, you know, or having a spirit of discernment, or healing. You coming up with new talents that you didn't have before. You know, that's the Spirit, right? But it goes off by faith, you know. I even read it in NLT, it says, and since it is through the Most High's kindness, because that's what the grace go into, then it is not by their good works. For in that case, the Most High's grace would not be what it really is, free and undeserved, you know. And that grace is free because it came with the cost of Yahweh Shai's life. Drop it down to verse 7, which is the main point. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. In the NLT, just for some of y'all. So this is the situation. Most of the people of Israel have not found the favor of the Most High they are looking for so earnestly. A few have, the ones the Most High has chosen, but the hearts of the rest are hardened. You see, he said a few have, because the Lord don't need a many. He's doing the same thing that he did back then. with Noah and his 8 children. The same what he did with Adam, you know, the Adamites. But the Lord showed you through Adam, he had the breath of life. Nobody else, you know. The Lord can deal with a few and make it work through the many. And if it don't work through the many, he'll kill off the many and keep the few. 1 million Israelites flee from a Roman persecution. And I bet you even through that million, which was elect at that time, then when you look at that, when they get into their land, in that time, only a few still remain serving the Lord. Then eventually what happened? The Dark Ages, then we start ruling in Ireland, Europe, France, and all these other places. Then we fell. Just like Black Wall Street. What is it every time we fall? What is the case? It's always because we go back on our word. We always go away from the Lord. It's always in our history. Every time we get that leg room, we go back away from Yahawah Bashem Yahushai. Look at niggas in the industry now. All of them is Diddy's. Look at niggas in the truth now. Them niggas is like a Suge Knight. They're like the same niggas in the industry. Niggas in this truth is niggas that's in the world, but just in the truth with a different seasoning. We are the same people that are in these scriptures, man. We're boastful, we're prideful, we're lazy mother suckers. We don't believe in the fruits of the spirit. So that's why he said a few have, the ones the Most High have chosen. The Lord been chose us way before he put us on this earth. It's about you getting back into your lot. All praises to Yahawah Bashem Yahushai. Now we know that we're married to the Lord. Now it's time to get back and reconcile with our spiritual husband as a nation. You know? Verse 15 in Jeremiah chapter 3. And I will give you pastors according to my heart, according to his mind, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Right? And that's the few that we just read in Romans. That few, the Lord is wait first and foremost. That those few through the Spirit is gonna get hit with this, which is Second Chronicles chapter 1, verse 7. It says, In that night, the Most High appeared unto Solomon and said unto him, Ask what I shall give thee. And Solomon said unto the Most High, Thou hast showed great mercy unto David my father, and hast made me to reign in his stead. Now, O Yahawah God, let thy promise unto David my father be established. For thou hast made me king over a people like the dust of the earth in a multitude. That's that great multitude. Give me now wisdom and knowledge, that I may go out and come in before this people. For who can judge this thy people that is so great? Right? So the elect is going to have that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that Solomon had. We're gonna have to the level of this level, a human-based level, but is a spirit still in us. Now Solomon had the spirit of Yahushua because he was Yahushua. But the little that the Lord gives us is still better than a natural billionaire. What we got right here, we're smarter than a freaking scientist. You know, a double bachelor degree. We're over that nigga. You know, so the Lord is setting up pastors according to his heart, to his mind. The Lord tell us our ways is not his ways. So when you go to Amos 3 and 7, the Lord would do nothing but reveal his secrets to the prophets. So that means the Lord had to give them a certain spiritual mind that's like him for them to understand these things. That's why Daniel said knowledge will increase. If knowledge will increase, then it has to be the men of the Lord to be breaking these things down. Then you go to Matthew. He tell you, Shalom, Shalom, brother, Yarah from the 12 stones, Yahawah Shemashai Brakatham, right? And then even Romans, the things that was written aforetime was written for your learning. Men of the Lord will have to study these things, blessed is he that readeth, and we will have to, what do you say, study to prove thyself, that a man be not ashamed, that he could rightly divide the word of truth. And then it would be wisdom that be upon you because St. John 3:30, he must increase and I must decrease. In the law of wisdom and knowledge, we're going to increase in the spirit, just like Solomon, but we're going to decrease too, you know, because this is not about us. This is all about Yahawah Hashem Yahushai, because Yahawah gives the increase, right? Um, I had a precept in my mind really for that. I had a perfect precept in my mind for that, but it's okay. We'll go to this one, Jeremiah 23 verse 4. It says, "And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, saith Yahawah." Right? So the true shepherds are not going to be lacking like niggas say in society now. Right? And the Lord already gave you that symbolic message through Peter when he told him to feed my sheep and feed my lamb. Peter is symbolic for the teachers. And whoever was around him and going four corners or wherever the Lord was sending them to all Israel to teach this word, regardless if you didn't understand Gentiles, they were coming to do the same thing we doing. You know, we're just in the modern day right now. They were in ancient time. And we have all the manuscripts. You know, that's what's making us different. You know, the Lord gave you the true prophets, the true teachers, to teach you thus saith the Lord. Right? So now, let's go to chapter 30, Jeremiah chapter 30, 31, verse 10. Salaki. This is Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 10. It says, "Hear the word of Yahawah, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles of far off, and say, He that scattereth Israel will gather him and keep him, as a shepherd doeth his flock." You know? And Jeremiah is saying, hear the word of Yahawah. So that means he was speaking this word, right? And he was a major prophet. So that's somebody that the Lord chose. Read Jeremiah chapter 1. He said, I'm just a little boy. The Lord put a fire in him, you know? And sometimes you might not know the fire is in you, but that fire is in you, especially when you can build a lesson and it stays on point and people can be edified. And being edified means you're getting built up through the spirit on that topic. Not saying all topics, but you're getting built up on this topic. Then if you starting to believe in it, that's your faith, you know? That's your faith, you know? So you have to know, when we say hear the word of Yahawah, it's us coming out with book, chapter, verse, you know? We have to come out and use our voice like a trumpet, you know? But the true teachers, right? All you fake teachers, the Lord is using you to sift out. See, everybody has a lot. He has his true teachers getting his true sheep, and then he got you false teachers collecting the 2/3. This is Ezekiel 34, verse 23. It says, "And I will set up one shepherd over them, and he shall feed them. Even my servant David, he shall feed them, and he shall be their shepherd." Right? Who's that one true shepherd? Hamashiach Yahushai. And you could tell a man if he's a shepherd, you know. Paul, he was a true shepherd because he was getting taught by Yahushai. This is another way you'll know if a man is a shepherd of Hamashiach Yahushai, you know. And I might deny that I'm not, but through the fruits of the Spirit, I am. Now, I could probably be a low-ranked sheep, but I still got to work on my demeanor, my delivery. I have to still be an example because the Lord can turn it around and I can be a false teacher. You know, I could be a teacher of Balaam, right? This is Revelations. Which one is it? I forgot where I was going to go to. Maybe this is the one, but oh yeah, this is Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. It says, "And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant." You know, because John the Revelator, he bowed down to an angel, which wasn't Hamashiach Yahushai. So the angel said, "I am your brethren." And he said, I'm your fellow servant. So that shows you, the angels is, is their rank is lower than us. It says that have the testimony of Yahawah, worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahawah is the spirit of prophecy. So when you're into prophecy all the time, that's to let you know what man you're dealing with, you know. And I'm not the best. Yeah, the mark of the MOTB is physical. Yes, but who started that format? It was the Most High. It went down and went down, but in this time, nobody really knew until we go all the way down from who I know Elder Tahar spoke it first. The mark in Revelation 13 is physical. Now, in my own way over here, I knew it was physical. I couldn't break it down. But in the format, the apostles was the first ones to break it down and give you the precepts and give you the meanings of words. Not me. I wasn't using the blue letters. I just know Mark is Mark. Mark sound physical to me. But after hearing them bring out the precepts, it automatically sealed the deal. But I have brothers that the Lord was using to guide me to these teachers. So through the Spirit, the brothers I was laboring with, but who really I would have to say is Yarmayan, the Lord was using him. So through the fruits of the Spirit, that man is a prophet, regardless if he is a low rank. But we still got to pray for that brother. Pray for that brother, because you never know if the Lord take him off his axle, you know. But you have to call a spade a spade. Man's going is of the Lord, and the true love is when a brother love his brother. That brother guided me and said, "Hey, you watching too many teachers over here? They got the truth. Yeah, you know the mark of the beast is physical, but do you know the precepts? Do you know how to break it down? I don't. Hey, I'm gonna show you somebody." And then he showed me. And if he knew the persons that was breaking it down and he knew how to break it down, he is a prophet. And it goes by the fruits of the Spirit. And he has the testimony of Yahawah because he had the spirit of prophecy, right? So Rock 39, he's always occupied in prophecy. And it's not just one man. It's men out here that's fluent in prophecies and is lining up, and it is correct. You know, we can keep on going with that. But if you want to, you can go to Ephesians 4 and 11, and you can go to Acts chapter 20, verse 28. You know, the Lord got his real prophets out here, his real elect that's understanding this thing. Yes, they probably messed up certain where, and they're fixing that. You know, Paul, he messed up, he fixed it. Peter messed up, he had to fix it twice, because Paul got him on him too, because he was acting a little funny towards the Gentiles. You know. We all got corrected through the Spirit, but look where we at. We back up in this thing, right? So Lord willing, you got that. Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15. And let me just read again. And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And it shall come to pass when ye be multiplied and increased in the land, in those days, saith Yahawah, they shall say no more the ark of the covenant of Yahawah, neither shall it come to mind, neither shall they remember it, neither shall they visit it, neither shall that be done anymore. At that time they shall call Jerusalem the throne of Yahawah, and all the nations shall be gathered unto it. To the name of Yahawah, to Jerusalem, neither shall they walk any more after their imaginations of their evil heart. You see how quick he changed it? So when we come out the north, because when we look at verse 18, which it says, in those days the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north to the land that I have given for inheritance unto their fathers, right? In order for us to go back to our land, our own imaginations will have to be taken out. This is why the men of the Lord is staying occupied in this thing. It's another reason why Great Millstone, the other brothers that's affiliate, even me and my brothers who are affiliates of the same understanding, we're going to keep doing these videos. The apostle was right. It's nothing else to be, it's nothing else of importance. You know, if I said it right, it's nothing else that's more of an importance than teaching the word of Yahawah Shem Yahushai. You know, going back to the basics, going to the prophecies, going to the parables, going to the dark sayings, going into health,
going into like attributes, the characteristics of a man, of a woman, faith. It's so many lessons that you could keep bringing out over and over again because Yahawah didn't come yet. The feminine word is not here. Is fully not in the full effect. And all Israel don't know all the breakdowns. All Israel don't understand the whole Bible. So we have to break. We have to break into there, you know. And then it's new babes coming in. It's new babes coming in each and every day, each and every week, each and every month, each and every year. So it's always good to get back into the basics. We ain't always got to go deep all the time. I mean, go to the higher stuff like the meat. You know, you always want to go back to the meat. You know, but let's get verse 19. It says, "But I said, how shall I put thee among the children and give thee a pleasant land, a goodly inheritance of the host of the nations? And I said, thou shalt call me my father, and shall not turn away from me. Surely as a wife treacherously departed from her husband, so have ye dealt treacherously with me, O house of Israel, saith Yahawah." You see how the Lord made our nation symbolic to a woman? And look at our women now. Now, divorce wasn't the same how it is now, you know, but women were virgins. So, yes, a man was writing the bill of divorce. This is a fact. Men were doing diaries for virgins. Virgins. I'm not ever doing a diary for a woman that got touched by 4, 2, 1. If any woman is not a virgin, she would never get a diary from me, let alone the time that we in, you know. But when your wife was treacherous, just like Sirach, the 26th, the 25th, the last verse, you give her the bill of divorce and send her on her way because she's not going your way. And look how the Lord did us. He sent us on our way. Yeah, he divorced us by word, but through action, yes, he still did, but he still was dealing with us. That's like a man that say he don't like his girl, but he still like that body. He still like her skin. He still like her smell. You know, the Lord still loves us. He still likes us, but he just don't like the shit we in. You know, he don't like the shit we in, but he still love us because we're his precious Jew. You know, that's why Paul said, "Did he cast away Israel?" He said, "No, because I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin." The Lord still loves us, but the Lord did put us aside. And that's what the one elder was saying in the one video. He said, this is why our wives gotta always want to grow, because when Isaiah 4:1 come into effect, especially in Jacob's trouble time, it might be a woman that wasn't really your wife for that long, and she might be doing better than your wife you already got right now, and you might put her ahead of your first or your second or your third wife because she not getting in order, and now the wife that you might have, she became your last wife. And the Lord will have you do that because a woman's faith, she'll wild out. When chaos happen, we're gonna see who's really in the faith. I'm being sure. Mark your words. From your kids all the way up, you'll see who really in the faith. You know, they're gonna act different. Kids are gonna be more in order. Wives is gonna be more in order. They're not gonna want to talk at all. Like that, you're on watch. Most cases, women are gonna be at your knee, baking knees. What you need? Oh, as soon as your leg move up, you want something? Like is when chaos happen, a lot of us don't know what that look like. You don't even know what a raid is. Like what Diddy went through. They don't know what that really looked like. I seen a raid before, like where they raid your house and toss all your shit because of drugs. I've been in that. I've seen that. Not because this is way before I was selling drugs, but I was in a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, people in the spirit become mad, man. Your daughter or your wife, your sister get raped right in front of you. This is why we want to call on the Lord now that He's protecting us. Somehow in that day, brothers might go invisible, but you could really see them. But towards the enemy, the Lord might make them invisible. Or all chaos break loose, every house is getting ran through, and the Lord might not have your house ran through. Everybody might not be eating, but you might be eating. Everybody lost power, but you might have power somewhere. I don't know, you know?
Chaos might be happening. The Lord might let your TV work, and y'all just watching movies, and you got your house barricaded until things calm down, and then you like, you know what? Let's leave now. You know, the Lord is gonna work tremendous things for His children, but really for His elect. You know. So again, um, the Lord's mercy. The Lord's mercy. Actually, let me get this prayer for y'all real quick. And I'm going to end this, man, because I got to go to work and I got to nibble on something. It's this, what Yahawah always say. He be like, yo, when you teaching, after you get done, you get super hungry. You know? And that's what teaching does. Teaching, it really do. It breaks down. It breaks down the insides, man. I just want to read some of these prayers. Some of the things that these brothers said, man. I'm going to just read this because these brothers was in the furnace. The song of the three young men in the oven. Verse 28. Then the three, as one of one mouth, praised, glorified, and blessed God in the furnace, saying. So they all was praising the Lord in one voice. That's how you be on one accord. That's how you have one mind. What brothers doing now with Unity Camp and they not teaching the same thing, they all believe in the same true God. They all have the same understanding, singing the same song. All praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. Verse 29. Blessed art thou, O Yahawah, power of our fathers, and to be praised and exalted above all forever. Blessed is thy glorious and holy name, and to be praised and exalted above all forever, which is Yahawah Shema Shai. Blessed art thou in the temple of thy holy glory, and to be praised and glorified above all forever. Blessed art thou that beholdest the depths, and sitteth upon the cherubims, and to be praised and exalted above all forever. Blessed art thou, and that's amazing because in real time, the cherubims is under him. And wherever the cherubims move, the throne of the Lord moves, just like the Ark of the Covenant. That is fire, how the Lord was very precise in everything. Verse 33, blessed art thou on the glorious throne of thy kingdom, and to be praised and glorified above all forever. Blessed art thou in the firmament of heaven, and above all to be praised and glorified forever. O all ye works of Yahawah Shema Shai, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye heavens, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye angels of Yahawah Shema Shai, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye waters that be above heaven, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye powers of Yahawah Shema Shai, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye sun and moon, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye stars of heaven, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. O every shower and dew, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye winds, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye fire and heat, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye winter and summer, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye dews and storms of snow, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye nights and days, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, bless and exalt him above all forever. O ye light and darkness, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye ice and cold, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye frost and snow, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, and praise and exalt him forever, above all forever. O ye lightning and clouds, bless ye Yahawah Shema Shai, praise and exalt him above all forever. Oh, let the earth bless Yahawah Shemashai. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye mountains and little hills, bless ye Yahawah Shemashai. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye things that grow in the earth, bless ye Yahawah Shemashai. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye mountains, bless ye Yahawah Shemashai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye seas and rivers, bless ye Yahawah Shemashai. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye whales and all that move in the waters, bless ye Yahawah Shemashai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye fowls of the air, bless ye Yahawah Shemashai, and praise and exalt him forever above all. All ye beasts and cattle, bless ye Yahawah Shemashai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye children of men, bless ye Yahawah Shemashai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. O Israel, bless ye Yahawah Shemashai, praise and exalt him forever above all forever. Salaki. O ye priests of Yahawah Shemashai, bless ye Yahawah Shemashai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. Right? O ye servants of Yahawah Shemashai, which is the prophets, the apostles, bless ye Yahawah Shemashai, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye spirits and souls of righteousness, bless ye Yahawah Shemashai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye holy and humble men of heart, bless ye Yahawah Shemashai, and praise and exalt him above all forever. O Ananias, Azarias, and Mishael, bless ye Yahawah Shemashai, praise and exalt him above all forever. Fire, he have delivered us from hell, which is a condition, and saved us from the hand of death, and delivered us out of the midst of the furnace and burning flame, even out the midst of the fire have he delivered us. Oh, give thanks unto Yahawah Shemashai, because he is gracious, for his mercy endureth forever. O all ye that worship Yahawah Shemashai, bless the God of gods. Praise him and give him thanks, for his mercy endureth forever. And he don't have to do a damn thing, but the Lord did it for us, man. Right? And I gotta get this. This is 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, verse 17. Pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks, for this is the will of the Most High in a Mashiach Yahawashi concerning you. Quench not the spirit. Every day we need to give thanks to Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. Give him thanks that he put you in this captivity. This is the only way we going to come back to the Lord, man. Right? Because the Lord is going to have you in a place where it's a whole bunch of diddy things going on. The Lord going to have you in a place where it's a whole bunch of confusion. It's a whole bunch of proud-ass, lazy-ass niggas, and it's a whole bunch of thotty Scotties. You know? Men, we love coochie. But it's terrible where a man can't even look at these beautiful women and be like, I want to make you a wife. We got to pray to Yahawah Shem Yahawashi for the real ones. For the ones that been putting their hands to the plow, you know, for the ones that been paving the way for the men of the Lord before you till now, they've been praying for your ass to come in this truth, man. The Lord put that spirit on our forefathers and the men that's in this thing now, that started this wave, Elder Tahir and the other apostles, whoever else, they prayed for the elect to get this truth. Really sit there and let it sit in your head. The elders that you see that's true in this thing, they prayed for the elect to come in this thing. Sincere men, sincere women, sincere wives. And if you in this truth and you sincere, you got to give thanks to the Lord for putting that spirit on them to pray for you. You been in your dad's nuts. And the elect men been praying for you, man. I was a little baby when Elder Tahir was teaching this, was in this thing. I was in my dad's McNuggets, and they prayed, and I'm in here, man. The power of prayer, you know, the mercy of Yahawah Shemashai endure forever. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom, shalom, Salaki if the video was too long, but other than that, Lord willing, it was edifying. And for the ones that's watching, the ones that's gonna watch later on, Shalom, Shalom. I am Isaiah. I see you. Shalom, Shalom. All praise to Yahawah, Ba'ashem El Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Yahawah is the Most High God. Yahawah Shai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Shalom. Yahawah speak.